Go, go, Teen Titans! Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Smiley, and today we're going to be talking about the DC Universe exclusive Titans. Now, DC Universe, just in case you guys don't know, is DC's exclusive streaming app, so they have a few shows on there. They had Swamp Thing for one season, and then they immediately canceled it. They had Doom Patrol, which has only had one season, and who knows where season 2 is. And they've had Titans, which is now just finished airing, well, not just finished, but recently in the last few months finished airing its second season. So I thought it was high time we talked about it. I did really want to talk about this show at the end of season 1, but I didn't really feel like they had given us a complete story with season 1, so I was just like, no, I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna touch it just yet. I'm just gonna wait and see what this cooks into in season 2. And now that we have season 2, I think I'm ready to talk about it. So Titans, if you guys don't know, is based on an animated program that I used to watch all the time as a kid called Teen Titans, and I fucking loved that show growing up. It was awesome. And, like, I still watch it today. Like, it's a really fun show to watch. Even as an adult, it's totally enjoyable, and some of that might be nostalgia, but it also has to do with writing. And I know that because there's some stuff that when I'm looking back on, I'm like, oh, that shit was terrible. And then some stuff I look back on and I'm like, oh shit, that's actually really, really good. And Teen Titans certainly falls into that latter category. And when they were promoting this show, they were talking about that they were making a show for the kids who grew up watching Teen Titans and who are adults now. And that prospect really excited me. Unfortunately, this feels more like a high school fucking drama than a superhero TV show. And when I say high school drama, I mean fucking high school drama. Every goddamn fucking episode, every chance they get to just fuck up the show's momentum, they take it. And there are seriously some times when the show starts gaining momentum, and I'm like, oh shit, yes, we're finally headed in a brilliant direction. We're finally gonna take this off in the right way. And then they just fuck it up with more teen bullshit. And I mean, from the somewhat creepy relationship between Beast Boy and Raven, because, you know, the actress who plays Raven was under the age of 18, and the actor who plays Beast Boy is over the age of 18. There was a little bit of some creepiness going around during that first season, and it still feels a little creepy. I know that that's not the actor's fault, but the showrunners should have fucking sat down for a minute and thought about just what the hell they were doing, but clearly they didn't. I mean, they didn't think anything through on this show. And yeah, I'm seriously having a hard time talking about this show without just pulling my fucking hair out, because it's so obnoxious. Like, the team gets together, and then they split up again. And then they get together, and then they split up again. And then they get together, and then they split up again. It's all fucking high school drama bullshit, and I was so sick of it, even by the end of the first fucking season. I cannot tell you how many times that they got together and split back up, and then got together and split back up, because it's just happened so fucking often. It's like the trope for this show. It's honestly ridiculous. And I wouldn't be surprised if season 3 starts and, oh, they're split up again, because I think that's all of the conflict that the writers have in their toolbox. Like, they are not smart enough to think of anything else other than, oh, well, let's break the team up for this artificial reason. And every episode has potential. Like, there are great moments in every episode, and then it just gets bogged down by the fucking horrible creative team behind this. And I mean fucking horrible. Like, they went in with a plan for season 1, and then halfway through airing season 1, they crumpled up that plan, threw it away, reshot the final episode, switched the final episode to something different so that the first season actually ends with a fucking bullshit dream sequence. Yeah, that's how you end a season. And then they just do more of the fucking same in season 2. And it's just so fucking repetitive and obnoxious, and I just wanted this show to be good, but it can't fucking even remain on course for even a single full episode. There are 2 or 3 entire flashback episodes in season 2 that just take up the runtime of the season. It's fucking ridiculous. Just wasted episodes that could have been explained any other way, instead of this fucking let's go back in time and pause the momentum of the season bullshit. And then in season 1, where they introduced the Doom Patrol, Crisis on Infinite Earths actually showed us that the Doom Patrol does not exist in the same universe as the Titans, which means that there's also an episode in season 1 that was entirely fucking wasted. And all this comes back down to poor planning on the showrunner's part. And that's a goddamn shame, because like I said, every episode, every time, there's always something that grabs me, and then they just throw it away with high school drama or some kind of bullshit that they throw in there. Deathstroke was in season 2, but I can't tell you a single fucking memorable moment he had. In fact, the suit was just clearly the unused suit from the Ben Affleck Batman movie, which is hilarious in its own way. And I mean, everything about this show just screams incompetence. And I really, really wish that weren't the case. I am still definitely going to keep watching season 3 because I just saw that they got some new writers on the writing team, and I'm excited to see how that pans out. I hope it works out because, like I keep saying, I want this show to be good. I want this show to be so fucking good. I want this to be as good as The Boys or Umbrella Academy or Misfits. Think something like that. That's what I want this show to be. But it's just not anywhere fucking close. And that's a really, really sad thing. I'm not going to give this the lowest rating I've ever given something because, you know, there's still, like, a place in my heart that, like, I really, really want this to be good. I'm not gonna, you know, dog shit it up and everything like that. I'm not gonna shit all over it. So without any further ado, and with a heavy, heavy heart, it is a great shame that I have to give Titans Seasons 1 and 2 a terrible 3 out of 10. I really am sad that I'm giving it that rating because, like I said, there are always elements in it that make me want to like it so much. And maybe season 3 can make that shift where it'll just be like, bam, it's good now. Like, shows have done that before and they could do it now. And I think season 3 might be their opportunity. So yeah, I'm extremely disappointed in this series. I will keep watching because I'm holding out hope that eventually one day this will pan out to be a decent show. I know I didn't talk about too many of the actors in this show, but that's really because the blame of this series lies on the showrunners, not the actors. The actors do the best job with what they're given, and at times they do actually give incredibly nuanced performances, but I just can't be positive about the material they're given, and I really, really hope it improves in the future. So yeah, that's about it for this one. Leave a like on this video if you liked it. Leave a dislike if you didn't like it. Leave me a comment down below letting me know what you guys thought of Titans Seasons 1 and 2. Or if you guys haven't had the chance to see it yet, let me know what your favorite superhero TV show is in those comments down below. And as always, I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Keep it kosher. Peace. Oh, and by the way, the next video might be coming on Monday.